Welcome, everyone. I am David Medina, and this is One, a podcast about one question and one song. So today's question is, what has faith taught you? So I just came back from Tulum, Mexico. I was down there for about a month, and it was an amazing few weeks. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing couple months around trusting my intuition and just trusting my conversation with spirit. So I lived a life of a lot of structure and being rigid, a life of overanalyzing and overthinking and planning. And all of that is great. It served me in particular ways throughout my life. It provided many things in my life that I have that I'm grateful for. It gave me the gift of thinking before speaking or taking action, the gift of slowing down so I can observe what's happening. But what happens often is the pendulum swings too far to that side, and I become a prisoner of these habits. Everything I want to do becomes this process of overthinking and analyzing, which often leads to indecision and uncertainty. And this doesn't allow for the freedom of life to unfold. It doesn't allow for me to be present to life and be in this dance with the flow of life. So I learned a valuable lesson, which I wrote about extensively on a blog post on my site called When Leaves Fall. And it tells the story of my last few months and how I allowed myself to be guided by spirit. And part of that was having faith. So I was seeing a lot of signs to go to Arizona in a very strong way. And instead of overthinking everything and analyzing it, I just packed up my car and headed west from New York. Now, I always had this feeling that I wanted to go visit and check out Arizona, but the pull was very strong on this particular day. And in a matter of hours, I received several signs to go. Now, I could have started to plan and start to think about the details of it all, but instead, I just felt into it because I knew there was an urgency that said, go now. And I needed to trust and have faith that life was going to support me and it was telling me to go for a reason. Now, what has unfolded since then has been pretty magical. I've learned that from having faith, living is in the unfolding moment to moment and not the planning. Now, it doesn't mean that planning isn't an aspect of life and that it isn't necessary. But what it means for me is there's a wonderful balance of allowing myself to live moment to moment and allow life to take me to unexpected places. And it is in those unexpected places is where I find moments that will catapult my life to another level of growth and change, where I get to experience myself in a different way. Now, I didn't need to know every single step ahead of me. I just needed to know that I was aligned with the step that was being shown to me, and the rest would unfold naturally, even if it didn't make sense. I mean, I certainly didn't think I was going to be in Tulum, Mexico for a month. It didn't make sense to me why I was there and why I needed to be there. And I trusted and I had faith. And what has shown up since then has been incredible. And all I needed to do was have faith in that what I needed will show up. So, what I've learned and what I've understood is that faith and trust are incredibly important in life. And if we bring awareness to the present moment, then what we need will show up. If we are present to the conversation we're having with spirit, we're able to move closer to what our purpose is. The mystery and the beauty of life is not knowing what will come next around that corner, and that's living. So, in practicing having faith, and practicing having trust, and being aware and conscious of the signs that are nudging us to where we need to go, you will find that you will get what you need. You will get the support that you need as you go through life. And it's in that trust and in that faith in the universe that our purpose shows up, that our love shows up, that our experiences begin to expand who we are in life. And it's a lot more fun, way more fun. So practice having faith, be aware, and be conscious of the signs that are nudging us, and just go with it, even if it doesn't make sense. Even if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter, because the mistake even has a lesson for you, and you can apply that lesson and keep it moving. So my guest on this episode is someone I met in Arizona, actually. He's someone I relate to in terms of finding our path to like move from where we're from and seek something bigger in our lives. He gave up a lot to move to Arizona because he knew something bigger was calling him to leave New Jersey and follow his dreams. He's an example of having faith and trust in his life. So my man Don Ziro is a hip hop artist and producer and an amazing vegan chef who has a company called Simple and Slamming. And believe me, I had the pleasure of tasting his food, and it's simple and slamming. He's my fellow Omega brother, and without further ado, my homie, Don Ziro.
What up, what up? I'm Don Ziro, and this is One. So what has having faith taught me? Having faith has taught me that you can bring forth anything, or rather manifest anything, as long as you believe. Anything that you desire essentially starts as a thought, and thoughts are considered and actually have been proven to be vibration, a form of vibration. If you understand how the universe works, on the spiritual side or, outside of science, everything's not so bound by science. But if you really look at vibration and how vibration works, when you see it, you feel it. Vibration essentially is what makes up the universe. So with that said, if our thoughts are vibration, then the universe that we see and perceive is a product of that same vibration. So with having faith in your desires, having faith in your dreams, having faith in your goals, believing that you can bring them into fruition, believing that you can achieve them, believing that you are already there in presence of your goal. You are already there achieving. You are already there. That allows you to create that universe. That allows you to bring that forth. That allows you to step into that. But at the very core of that, your belief is what allows you to get there. So having faith in all of that, having faith in everything that you see, having faith in your dreams, having faith in what you want to achieve, having faith that you can achieve it, believing that you can achieve it, it would allow you to bring it into fruition. It would allow you to manifest. So essentially, having faith has taught me that you can bring forth anything that you believe in. You can achieve anything that you believe in. You can acquire anything that you believe in. Faith and belief is the core. It is the core. It is what allows you. It's what allows you to step into that state. You can have people that don't believe in what you believe in, but their non-belief doesn't stop what you believe in. As long as you believe, it's going to come into fruition. Now, when you have others that believe in that with you, that see that with you, that see you in that same dream that you're dreaming of, it just enhances the manifestation. It enhances that energy. It allows it to be brought forth even effortlessly, easier. For example, my roommate, David Carpio, he saw potential in me when I didn't, immediately see it. There was a time where I didn't have faith in myself. There was a time where I didn't see my own potential. And sometimes when others see that potential, when others have that belief in you, even when you don't, it still will manifest in your life because someone else had that faith in you. So it doesn't even have to start with you. It can start externally. And then when you begin to see it, when you begin to see the faith that others have in you, when you begin to see the belief that others have in you, then you realize, I have the potential. I can do this. I am this. You can realize all your dreams. You can bring whatever you want into fruition based off not just internal but external. And when both come into one, it makes that manifestation energy even greater. And the abundance that will fall into your lap from that is just incredibly potent. So, having faith has taught me that as long as you believe, and as long as others believe, you can have anything that you want in this world.
That's a great point. When you have faith, it really begins to get you in touch with not only within yourself, but externally, there are things that start to show up that support what you feel internally, whether that's people, a support system, things like that start to show up. So that's a great sort of insight on that. Without further ado, Don Ziro performing Keep Going.
Keep the faith. Yeah. Took the drums out of this for a reason. Look. Manifesting that some patience with it. Meditating cause it makes a difference. Yeah, I'm smooth, but I'm never slipping unless I fishtail the whip when I'm whipping. Opportunity in abundance, any of it, I don't really wanna miss it. But I always shut the cup I drink because I know some people put the poison in it. Happened once, yeah, I took a L, but I was never losing, I was always winning. Every loss has a lesson in it. You gon' keep on losing if you do not get it. When you grind, have discipline coming up, you're really gonna wanna spend it. Sometimes you gotta act broke if you wanna hold on to all your riches. The beats and flow are gonna make them listen to the game, giving all up in these lyrics. Going hard but feeling like I'm chilling, got me reaching farther than the fucking ceiling. No limitation as limitation, got me limitless, I fucking feel it. So I come this far, I keep moving. All flow, I gotta keep fluid. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I've come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I've come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. Yeah. What a sign, I'ma
Been going hard for a minute now, hard working nigga, even with a crown. Always moving like in the pounds, but you only catch a nigga with the loud. How I feed in life, I'm in the clouds, but stay rooted like a tree that's in the ground. Never complaining, don't make a sound, even though some things won't be working out. And if it don't let it get you down. I don't take no wells, I take the lesson now. And with the lesson is progression now. Small steps, it all compounds. Went to Vegas, that awakened me. Shifted energy like Reiki B. What is mine, there's no escaping me. Y'all had so much gratitude, thankfully. Manifesting, waiting patiently. Take the steps leading up to my dreams. Getting there no matter what the means. You gon' see it through all your consistency. Keep it real no matter what they feeling. If you know me, then you do know what the deal is. There are some that come off faker than acrylic. And the other people, I'm not fucking with them. They're hard to see through, I must admit it. Staying to myself, minding my own business. Going hard but feeling like I'm chilling. Got me reaching farther than the fucking ceiling. No limitation as limitation got me limitless, I fucking feel it. So I've come this far, I keep moving. All flow, I gotta keep fluid. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I've come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I've come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I've come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. I've come this far, I'ma keep going. What a sign, I'ma keep flowing. Shit.
Yeah, that was Don Ziro performing Keep Going. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for being my guest. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Thank you for sharing your talent. You can check out Don Ziro on Spotify, and you can also check him out on his site called Simple and Slammin', where you can get all the goodies from him as a vegan chef. I am David Medina, and this has been another episode of One. Thank you so much for joining. Please listen on Spotify. Comment, like, follow, do all those good things. And you can check me out at Medina Inc. on Instagram. Until next time, peace and love.